Today we're diving into a sizzling topic that's close to many of our hearts and breakfast plates. Bacon. That's right, we're serving up the tea on this crispy, savory delight that has captured taste buds around the globe. From its mouth-watering aroma that can pull you out of bed in the morning, to its controversial health debates, bacon is more than just a piece of meat. It's a cultural phenomenon. So whether you love it crispy or chewy, on its own or wrapped around your favorite veggie, stay tuned as we discuss the history, the myths, and the science behind bacon. If you've always wondered what's so special about a flappy slice of meat, then you're at the perfect place. And trust me, you're not alone. Thousands of food lovers think the bacon recipe is just overhyped. So let's take a closer look, shall we? Bacon is salted or smoked pork cut out from the belly or less fatty parts of the back or sides of a pig. It comes as a thin slice of pork that undergoes a process called curing, where ingredients are added to give it an irresistible flavor profile. It's eaten as a side dish. Bacon, often called the pinnacle of the breakfast menu, isn't just loved for its irresistible taste, it also boasts a high nutritional value that places it at the peak of dieting choices. This savory delight is a powerhouse of human protein, brimming with an abundance of B vitamins such as B1, B2, B3, B6, and B12. But the benefits of bacon extend beyond just its nutrient content. It plays a crucial role in supporting cell health and energizing the body. Bacon isn't just a singular sensation, it's a symphony of varieties, each playing its unique flavor notes. From the leaner cuts of center-cut bacon to the less fatty Canadian bacon, and even the modern twist of sugar-free bacon, the option caters to every palate. But amidst these variations, there's one universal truth. Each bite of bacon is a culinary delight, a slice of bliss that dances on your taste buds. This universal appeal is why bacon has ascended to the top of the breakfast menu and is cherished by food enthusiasts far and wide. Wondering why bacon is so popular? The answer lies not just in its rich, savory taste, but in the depth of its history and the craft behind its creation. Still in doubt? There's so much to know. This obsession with bacon is nothing new. It all started way back in 1500 BCE, long before baby Jesus was born. The Chinese were the first to cook up the idea of salting and curing slices of pork. And just like every other outstanding idea, it traveled around the world with the speed of lightning. Also because it was quite easy, where you had no use for a refrigerator. In fact, the first bacon curing facility was found in Wiltshire, England. Then, there was the bacon sandwich, which was eaten with bacon, lettuce, and tomato, and was popular following World War II. A variety of other forms of bacon came into existence over time, like chocolate-covered bacon and cheeseburger bacon. In just a few years, these forms of bacon have gained so much relevance in the world of sumptuous breakfasts. And that's barely the tip of the iceberg. Like sausages or pancetta, bacon requires grilling, sizzling until you get the desired result you want out of it. But unlike some of these sizzled foods, bacon is probably one of the easiest to prepare. The process of getting bacon is easy, and you only need to be creative in selecting the ingredients to be used. The eternal breakfast question: crispy or chewy bacon? Believe it or not, the answer lies in culinary science. Crispy bacon experts often go for baking or frying at higher temperatures. These methods render the fat quickly and create that coveted crispiness by dehydrating the meat. On the flip side, if you're team chewy, cooking bacon at a lower temperature in a frying pan where it simmers in its own fat retains more moisture, resulting in a softer, more pliable texture. Generally, the process of preparing bacon is largely dependent on whether the bacon you're making is dried, wet, or uncured. There are some pros who get it right every time, such as Newski's Applewood Smoked Bacon and North Country Smokehouse Bacon. Now, let's take a close look at each method. Almost everyone has an idea of what this is about. This is probably the oldest and most traditional method of preparing bacon, which involves lightly coating the meat with ingredients and seasonings to add flavor to it and let it absorb the seasonings for a while. This method requires no wet ingredients, so just play around with your choices. Once you're done with this phase, you smoke the bacon using special woods to add another layer of flavor to it. Also, you can opt for an alternative. You hang outside to dry for weeks or even months. No doubt this is the slowest method of preparing bacon, but the taste will be out of this world. This is often regarded as the industrial method of cooking bacon. You can opt for this method when preparing yours because it saves you a huge chunk of time if you can't wait for months before you bite into your bacon. First, create a liquid brine by combining various ingredients like salt, sodium nitrate, sugar, and other chemicals as you please. Soak the bacon in the brine mixture for a while. Or you can choose to pump the bacon by injecting the brine into it and leave for 6 to 24 hours. Once the brining is done, then you can either smoke or slow roast. However, you might want to be careful when purchasing already cured bacon. You could fall victim to artificially cured bacon, which could mess up your health, and you don't want that for yourself. Now, how about we look into those recipes and prepare them with your cured bacon? Bacon-wrapped hot dogs. What's the best way to enjoy your hot dog if not by burying a sizzled well-smoked bacon in it? Then cap it all with your favorite hot dog toppings. One bite and you're on the wings of the clouds. Go ahead, be creative with it. I'd love to hear about your experience. Bacon-wrapped meatloaf. This is just perfect for a family meal. You can prepare this by blending pork and beef and then cook as though you're preparing a loaf. I find this concept to be one of the most creative recipes for bacon. Give it a try. Bacon shrimp skewers. Ever heard of bacon shrimp on skewers? Well, you have no idea what you're missing out on. Bacon on skewers is just perfect for a cocktail party. A perfect partner with a Negroni or frozen margarita. Bacon cheddar skillet cornbread. Cornbread is one of the easiest foods to bake. But how about adding jalapenos and chunks of crispy bacon? Then you've just created one irresistible recipe. Enjoy with a glass of orange juice if you please. With your well-cured bacon, you can create a million dishes. All it takes is flickers of creativity, and you're on your way to becoming a world-class chef. Classic bacon cheeseburger. Another classic dish you can create with bacon is classic bacon cheeseburger. This is what you get when you add crispy bacon to your normal cheeseburger. Your dish can't get any more classic. Bacon-wrapped turkey. The creativity in this dish is simply out of this world. Why eat your turkey plain when you can make an over-the-top version of it using smoked crispy bacon? It can be tricky, but a shot won't be so bad for a trial, would it? Now, let me ask you, how well do you know your bacon? In this session, we've compiled all the fun things that make bacon truly special. So let's jump right in. Have you ever heard of the bacon explosion? I don't mean a huge bomb made of bacon. When you save a deliciously woven bacon strip wrapped around a filling of ground pork sausage, barbecue sauce, and spices, then you've got yourself a mouth-watering explosion of flavors that will leave you begging for more. I had said this earlier in the video that there are a million recipes you can create out of bacon. Its versatility is simply limitless. You can wrap it around dates, shrimp, hot dogs, jalapenos, and even bananas. Trust me, it's a thing. The crispy taste of bacon adds a delightful twist to any dish, turning the ordinary into extraordinary. Do you know that bacon has its International Day of Celebration? It's a day dedicated to everything made of bacon, from classic bacon and eggs for breakfast to bacon-wrapped everything for dinner. It's a bacon lover's dream come true. Ever tried chocolate-covered bacon? Yeah, you heard that right. The sweet and salty combination of crispy bacon covered in rich chocolate is simply out of this world. Bite after bite, this treat will leave you craving for more. Bacon has inspired a whole world of creativity, from bacon-scented candles to bacon-themed board games, clothing, and even bacon-flavored toothpaste. I know that sounds weird, but that's it. People have found endless ways to incorporate it into every aspect of their lives. Bacon has a special place in the hearts and stomachs of many cultures around the world. Whether it's the traditional British bacon sandwich, the crispiness in French recipes, or the smoky bacon-wrapped hot dogs at American restaurants, there's more to this food than meets the eye. Bacon has also found its way as one of the best desserts in the world. Candied bacon, bacon fudge, bacon ice cream, you name it. In terms of diversity and creativity, bacon would top the chart any day. Who knew that bacon could be such a versatile ingredient in almost all known dishes? Bacon has also made its mark in pop culture through movies, TV shows, and commercials. Those TV ads that leaves you licking your lips just to have a bite? Yep, those kinds of scenes. It's a deliciously iconic food that has captured the hearts and stomachs of people worldwide. Just so you know, there's just so much you can do with your bacon, irrespective of your cultural background. All it takes is a creative mind like yours and boom, you're up for a whole new adventure of creating your recipes out of the blue. What crazy bacon recipe have you tried out? Share with us in the comments.